less and less, sorry about that, I had to cancel it for a sec. So less and less prana and less chi and literally less capacity to feel. And one of the hardest things that I've been experiencing is I just straight up can't feel anywhere near as much as I used to. Anywhere of like the subtle energies. And maybe this doesn't really speak to you, but for some of you it makes sense. Coming from like a yoga practice, I would just be immersed in this experience of feeling. And some meditation practices, I believe, are more about ascension, right? You want to get out of your experience. You want to ascend past the physical body. You want to connect to what is beyond this form. And some people can take it too far, where it becomes what's called maybe spiritual escapism, where they don't want to be in this world, so they want to escape, and they do so through meditation. I was always on the opposite side of the spectrum, where my meditation and my spirituality was always about descension into the physical form, descension into the subtle feelings I would have when I move, when I breathe, feeling expansiveness, feeling the flow of just life inside of my body and inside the world around me. Um, and that would relate to experiencing life with other people. So having interactions with somebody, eye contact, feeling their energy, drawing in from their experience, feeling what having developing my ability to have empathy and empathize and to feel what someone else is feeling. Um, Everything that has to do with like the world as is now. Being as loving and compassionate and grateful and all the things of this world, right? So that was my spirituality. Was everything here. Yes, I have done things that you feel totally blissed out, and you are totally like, your body just becomes this. You don't really feel your body anymore, and you're just like in these other realms. Yeah, but that was never my experience. My meditation experience and my I guess how I was taught. But really, what always resonated strongly was, I guess I could call it a descension model of coming into the form, and what it's like to embody my form and embody this vehicle, be inside my body, be inside this universe, have my feet on the ground, feel what that feels like, feel the energy of the earth, breathe into like every cell, the fingertips, the eyes, the ears, feel everything as one unit moving through the world. When I would have eye contact, when I would communicate, when I would make love with somebody, when I would just walk through nature. It would be this constant communication, this constant union, this constant back and forth, giving and taking, feeling and receiving of all the energies of this world, all the energies of the universe. And that was my spirituality. That was my practice on a moment to moment, literally breath to breath moment, and and one of and that is probably the most challenging and hardest part of this journey of decline for me of my physical body, because I sorry literally don't have the energy. I don't have I don't know what word to call it, the life force. I am too tired. I am too exhausted. I am too sick. I am too depleted. I don't have that capacity to experience that and to feel those feelings, and like not at all. And nothing I can do can get me back there until I get my health and vitality back. And I just before this video, I just tried to meditate to an audio. It's not a guided meditation, but it is an audio that I used to meditate to. Here's a little dog. You see the dog? There's a little dog. I'm up in Sonoma County, with some dogs. Anywho, yeah, so I would meditate. I just finished trying to meditate to this audio that I used to meditate to all the time with the teacher that I used to study with called Stuart Wilde. And it used to, and within 30 seconds, just drop me into this amazing, beautiful state. I would feel so connected, right? And I do it this time, and I've done it in the past. Maybe like every couple weeks, I'll put it on, and it's so hard not to be frustrated. And I think if you're going through chronic illness, one of the biggest things that needs to happen, or else you're going to go insane and you're going to be miserable, like I am and I have for most of the time. There's always this I mean, a very simple way to say it is you're judging. I'm judging what my experience is now, what it used to be, and how I can't experience what it used to be. So I'm putting a label on my present experience as not as good, as I can't do what I used to do. And on one level, I feel that's true for me. It's like I literally feel completely disconnected. So how can that be better? How can disconnection and feeling ungrounded, my mental chatter going a million miles an hour, feeling all these things that I don't want to feel, how can that be better than what it was before? But so I go back and forth with this, but I think everybody going through some sort of, health issue, health crisis is on one level or another experiencing a loss of the old self. And I've talked to people who are also going through sicknesses and illnesses, talk about how their spirituality or their connection has, sorry, their spirituality or their connection has increased, but I just have not felt that. So, all right, signing off. Gotta go. Bye bye.